guys, welcome back to Golden Gaming. My name is Josh, and in today's episode we're going to be doing Collection Day. We're going to be doing 2 battles in this episode. So we've currently got a Classic Challenge ready to go, and we've also got Triple Elixir so far. But I'm going to be doing the Collection Day one, and we're going to be seeing what random deck that the game gives us. So after this one there should be something like Draft or some type of 2v2. So it looks like we're going to be getting the Mega Hogs deck. This guy's dabbing right on the spot. We're just going to give this guy a nice good luck and a little Hog Rider screaming emote of our own. And we're just going to cycle our Zappies in the back. We're going to split 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 to the right just to go down and kill the knight a little bit more. He's saying good game. I don't know what he's meaning by that. I'm going to guess this is Ice Bow because it's got the knight, the skeletons and the log. Yep, this is definitely Ice Bow with the Ice Wizard. I'm going to get some Spear Goblins because the Zappies are going to tank for it. We're also going to go with the Royal Hogs just to tank for the Spear Goblins and that one Zappy. He's going to go Tornado Mega Minion, so this is definitely Ice Bow. We're going to want to try and always save our Mega Knight for that for the X-Bow, because it is obviously our biggest tank on the ground. We're going to just set up with an Inferno Dragon right next to the King. It will burn down that Mega Minion. So we're going to drop our Mega Knight straight onto that X-Bow, just straight up kill that. We're going to drop some bats in there to try and kill this Mega Minion a little bit faster. Hopefully the Mega Knight will be able to land on the tower, and the Mega Knight does land on the tower, tanking for the bats and the Inferno Dragon. He's forced to spend 3 extra elixir for that Tornado, which did pretty good at keeping his tower alive. He logs a bit late because it didn't kill all of that. I'm definitely up in elixir right now, so we're just going to spam the Royal Hogs at him, because at the moment he's got pretty much no elixir. He only pretty much had like 4 elixir at the time, and that's going to lead to a dead tower. So right now what he might try to do is set up with an X-Bow, because the Ice Wizard is a tiny bit slower. So he may set up with some Zappies in front of our King Tower, a little bit far back so that the Ice Wizard can come into our tower's range. We're going to set up an Inferno Dragon in the back because it looks like it's going to try and tank the Knight for the X-Bow. We're going to split some bats in the back, followed by some Spear Gobs to try and soak for this Mega Minion. He's going to Tornado the Mega Minion of Inferno Dragon straight onto the Mega Minion. We're just going to kind of sit. We're just going to throw some Royal Hogs plus some Zappies. We're going to spam the Zappies at the bridge just to try and get that Mega Minion down. We're going to save up for our Mega Knight, and we're going to drop that straight onto the Knight and the Skeletons, followed by some bats to try and straight up kill that X-Bow on his side. Mega Knight does land on the X-Bow, poorly defended by our friend up on top. We're going to just fireball all of the remaining troops coming down our lane. We're going to throw some Spear Goblins, and this does look to be our game. So we're going to say GG's, well played, and a thumbs up to our nice friend Sikong from the Brave Clan. Very nice match. Now, definitely the best thing about this match was I was always consistently keeping him down in elixir, therefore having him always down, and he just physically couldn't manage to get a push that was strong enough to break through my Mega Knight, Hogs, and yeah, pretty much it. So, pretty much of a hard counter I would probably say, because it's just got the Mega Knight and the Royal Hogs, which are both hard-hitting ground troops. So, in theory, I definitely should have won that, and I did. So now we're going to head into Draft, where we're going to get the Battle Ram or the Skelly Barrel. I'm going to go Battle Ram because it's just bridge spam. It's a little bit more easier to use than the Skelly Barrel. Cannon Cart or Goblin Barrel. We're going to go Cannon Cart because it's another ground hitter. We're going to use the Fire Spirits because I did give him the Skelly Barrel. So yeah, we're going to go the Wizard just for a bit more splash damage over the Archers. I've pretty much given him all spam, so the Wizard's going to be perfect at countering his 4 cards that I've just given him. So my entire hand looks very expensive. He's just going to set up with a Skeleton Barrel in the back. I'll just set up with a nice Goblin Hut, try and stack up some Spear Goblins, thus giving you elixir over time. We're just going to zap out the Goblins that are going to remain, and also set up with a Wizard for that splash damage that we were talking about earlier. This Wizard will hopefully splash out the Skeletons enough to be able to counter strike with the Battle Ram, hopefully tanking for it. It does tank for the Wizard. The Wizard is going to splash out both of the Rascal Girls. therefore splashing the Rascal Boy and the skeletons. So that was a really good positive elixir trade on my end right there. He's going to set up with another Skelly Barrel. My one Spear Goblin is going to survive, however. We're going to drop a Knight just to counter that and take no damage from that. The Knight should not die. It will survive on a sliver of HP. So if you're running Goblin Hut and they're running a Furnace, definitely always send the Spear Goblin Hut in front for their Furnace. If they drop Furnace, you got to drop Goblin Hut, because the Spear Goblins are just going to soak those waves of Fire Spirits, and it will save you tons of damage on your tower. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to break through. This guy's pretty much, I don't really know, to be honest, so we're just going to set up with a Cannon Cart instead of the Wizard. I'm going to save the Wizard, I don't really know what for, but we're just going to set up with a Battle Ram. Bit of a poor placement by yours truly. We're going to take 2 waves of Fire Spirits. That should not hit that. The Cannon Cart is going to die into a regular cannon, and we're just going to set up with another Wizard. He's going to set up with another Furnace. Again, I do have my Goblin Hut, but we are heading into overtime, or selling 60 seconds, so that's looking fairly good for me. We're going to set up with another Goblin Hut, just to again continue to exchange his waves of Fire Spirits. We're going to Fire Spirit plus Zap, take absolutely no damage from that. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a Knight in the back. We're going to also follow that up with a Wizard, try and splash out that entire push. Now the problem with my deck right now is I've got no spells whatsoever to kill his Spear Goblins, so that's really good, really bad for me actually. So we're going to set up with another Goblin Hut with a Cannon Cart in the back. So again, that would be very good spell value, but I just don't have any spells. So again, take no damage from those goblins from the Goblin Barrel. We're going to just try and stack up as many splash troops and single hitting, hard hitting troops as we possibly can. Sadly, the Wizard is taking some damage from those archers. We're going to try and get a Battle Ram to support this massive wave of Spear Goblins from my Goblin Huts, which are stacking over time. The Wizard, Cannon Cart and the Spear Goblins are actually killing his Knight. So we're going to spam the Minion Horde in there for the first time. He does actually have arrows, so that's quite sad on my end. We are currently leading with damage, but I'm just going to continue to set up with some Goblin Huts, trying to get some elixir over time. We're just going to set up with another plain Wizard, just to take out all of those skeletons, set up with some more Fire Spirits, and perfect Fire Spirits by me, completely killing that that wave off the Goblin Gang. So we're going to go Battle Ram once again. We're going to zap both the Fire Spirits and the Rascal Girls. That will not get connected to the tower. We're going to set up with another Goblin Hut and try and get a nice Wizard to continue to kill off these Fire Spirits down on our side of the arena. So he's just going to drop a Mega Minion into its death due to the Fire Spirits. We're going to try and cycle all the way back to another Goblin Hut, again giving us even more value over time. We're just going to zap out the tower, Fire Spirits, and damage the tower. So we're going to set up with a third Goblin Hut on the arena. The first one is, however, going to die. We're just going to set up with another Wizard. We've got so many waves of Fire Spirits which are unfortunately going to die to the Fire Spirits. This match could be a draw because both our decks are just too defensive. His Fire Spirits are 110%, just absolutely wrecking me right now. So we're just going to try and spam the whole bridge. We're going to send the whole kitchen sink. We're going to zap out the skeletons, damage the archers, and also damage that. He's going to be forced to arrow that, so you know what that means. We're just going to spam our Minion Horde and try and get this Knight in front. Knight's going to hopefully tank. It does. He's going to try and use the Skelly Barrel for damage on that. We're going to absolutely wreck him because we've just outcycled his arrows. The Minion Horde does die, however, we do not have our zap in hand, not allowing us to zap away that hut. We're going to zap away these goblins once again. We currently have 1544 remaining on my tower and 1084 on his tower. So we've got 60 seconds remaining in the match. We're going to pretty much try and speed up the pace a tiny bit right now because neither of us want this to be a draw really. So we're going to wait for the Wizard plus the Knight to kill out these troops. And then set up with a Battle Ram. Get ready for his Skarmy, which will come out eventually. We're going to make him use his arrows on this push. There he goes with his arrows. We've got 30 seconds remaining in this match. This is definitely going to be a tie. I don't see either of us breaking through in the next 26 seconds. So what I'm going to do is going to set up with a Cannon Cart and spam the Battle Ram at the bridge. We're going to use the Fire Spirits and we're going to also zap everything. If necessary, we'll probably just use our knight. But this is going to be a draw due to us both just being too passive and not really getting many connection hitting pushes on the tower. So good game to our friend the YOLO OS, but again just a tie. I was definitely ahead in damage by about 500, but it's still classed as a draw. So fairly good match. I could have possibly eventually broke through because I've got the heavier deck, it just hits harder, and I did have more damage on his tower, so theoretically I should have at least won that. So a pretty nice episode overall, but one win and a draw seems very good for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy though. Subscribe to Golden Gaming down below. This has been Josh from the team. Follow us on all social medias down in the description below. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and stay tuned for the next video, and peace.